2. New game plus, story difficulty. Time starts when I skip the first cutscene and ends when I purge Hades. So I'm going to pause the first cutscene. We'll do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to? What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
No, but would you?
Of course.
There's a bit of dissent. Once.
I'll go.
Stop.
I've got what I need. What are they hunting out there? Beyond the embrace. Can't be just one machine.
You have.
I do. Wait. Still a while.
Good night.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth. It's something new. Something angry.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place
You know, instead of doing this fire arrow thing, just do that.
Dawn has passed. So when it
I'll see.
you
There we go. That's a better start than last time. Feel a little better about that. I'm sure there'll be... The thing is like... For me, personally, it doesn't matter how much, you know, I practice or how much I grind, you know, a specific thing or anything like that. It's like there's always one major screw-up in every run that I've done.
soup. Look for. You should be. For you.
How could he do this?
Aloy! It's you, isn't it?
Are you?
Teb is as you.
What's a
Caught there. Anyway, you know.
Tears?
Yes,
I could go.
I'm never going to.
Jog! Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk.
Listen carefully.
Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Well, you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Not supposed to.
Aloy, over here.
Got things to do, bud.
You're the only.
What?
What's?
Apology.
Wait.
No.
Whoa, hey,
His-
I asked
What else?
what he's I've,
I.
yeah, I mean, you,
I thought.
ha, she got, anyway.
Come to make amends. I won't deny you a chance.
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
We ain't got time to talk to Olin. We got things to do.
Better music.
Aw, this is cute.
You can. Really?
You know,
What I. But I suppose.
you.
Oh, are you?
I love how I just mow down a whole herd of them in one swing.
And again. I'm too far behind. I've got to catch up.
All right, let's see if I can get this tree thing down. I think last time I was pulling out my bow too early. Or too late, rather.
Steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me.
It's like you got to land on that tree in just the right spot with your bow out, and you can like back off the tree to avoid the death trigger.
Forward now.
Stop right there. Just turn around and find her.
I can't
You
see.
don't want to do this, girl.
Boss, the ball right back.
Like so. And then go far enough to actually hit the next checkpoint, which is here. Fall down to there. Fall down to there.
I've trained my whole life for this. They had a trial, but I had the wilds.
Whoops. Well, that jumping was a little bit messy still, but that's okay. We made it. That's what's important.
Too many of them! We can't win! Stay together! Oh no! There's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
Keep coming.
They're shouting.
Too many!
God, I found this. Lost saved me. They must have found me before I bled out. But why is no one here? I'm picking up some kind of signal. There. With the rest of my things. Are you saying I was born here? Inside the mountain?
It is easier if I can.
Hurry up. We got things to do. So unfortunately, we got to just stand here and wait for her. But that was a much better start.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Lantra fought.
Yeah, in the proving, if you veer off the path that you're supposed to take, you'll just like
Am I going to meet her?
basically
Complicated. Please, just follow.
not necessarily like die, but your health drains down and it forces you back to the last checkpoint.
Does
Aloy.
And so for some reason, if you
said
jump
the
on
tribe
that
was on the
tree,
brink of extinction.
pull your bow out and like back off of the tree,
A great war party was
you'll avoid that like reset trigger.
How was the war party?
I
defeated?
struggled with that obviously in the first run, but this time it worked good. And then of course I reset to the checkpoint too early, so that didn't help me either.
So the killers got away.
Once this guy turns around, we can proceed.
She would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. You into no
Even
yet. If any
Seeing the machines like that.
Nora Faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins.
The outcast approaches. Ignore her.
I need.
I'm a seeker, my guy. Open the gate.
Okay.
If he wrecks,
And I.
Braves, ready yourselves. Today we fight a curse, a demon. Oh, give us strength.
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes. Coming!
Attack! For all mother! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
It's down!
I can't.
The way it controls. Exactly.
I think I know.
For the Nora!
And since we have the call mount skill already, we can just do that
It worked! Striders.
for this quest.
I can test the override device. There it sounds of fun.
Watch
I
yourselves!
love how the gate just opens like that right in front of me.
Am I?
No. If.
We have.
Isn't that. I should.
Halo.
Where would.
The warp. You might.
I.
May the goddess protect.
My whole life. All of it we embrace.
One of the other quality of life upgrades in this game that's really nice compared to the original is there's also auto sprint for mounts. So I can just use my, left analog stick here and tell it where to go rather than mashing the X button. I mean, you probably don't have to mash it, but there's still like a rhythm to it. And so throughout all of this travel time, you'd have to be pressing the X button to get your mount to sprint. And that's a lot of button mashing or rhythm tapping, to get your mount to stay sprinting. So this is just much nicer.
Maybe I can scan it. Stampede of them down the slope. Lenora managed to take down a crowd.
All right, once this says talk to the survivor, I'm going to restart from save. Then I don't have to wait for that guy to stand in the position to talk to him.
Dead and move. What? I don't know.
Var.
All like.
And we're off.
Carl said War Chief Slona went after the killers from the Coover. Maybe I should try to find her.
Get out of the way. And here I am still mashing the X button. After just talking about how I don't have to do that.
Mother's
I'd leave a
crown.
vest for my brother.
Feels more like a military. So many wounds.
Here she is. The girl with the car. They could know what word it.
So if I
You'll.
I've been going back and forth between the original version of this game and the remaster. So, like I said, in the original, you have to, mash the X button to get your mount to sprint. So I'm kind of used to that at the moment.
Cleared him out.
Uh-oh. My mount took too much fire damage. I was too close to the explosions. That's going to cost me a little bit of time, unfortunately.
Stocking up.
I'll tell you what, though. After playing both this version and the original version, oh, this version looks so much nicer. Like, it's one of them things where I'm just like, you know, does a PS4 game really need a remaster? You know, because I just recently got a PS5 a couple months ago, right? And it's actually a pretty huge difference. And I was surprised by that.
Here they come. Corrupted Watchers. I've done what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Karja Fort will let me pass over the mountains.
And a couple months back, I went through the Assassin's Creed series. And, like, one of the things that they did with the Ezio trilogy, when they re-released Assassin's Creed 2 on the PS4 as part of the Ezio trilogy, it was almost like they added a filter that just, like, brightened all the colors up. It was like they increased the saturation. This game has the same thing. And, like, the colors are not nearly as pronounced in the original version.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
Where are you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
Open the gates!
The way of
Okay.
We're the one.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus, who the woman is, one who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
Well, I tried to get my mount here a little earlier, but that didn't work out. But I've also seen a little bit of gameplay from Horizon Forbidden West, and that game looks like, you know, like the colors are more pronounced than they were in the original Zero Dawn. So, likely the remaster was just a way to, like, get this game on par with the sequel, you know. But it does look a hell of a lot nicer, and some of the quality of life improvements to this version are very nice. But it's one of them things, if I'm going to continue speedrunning the game, I'll likely do the original version, because that's where most of, you know, the runs are being done, is the original version. I just really didn't want to grind out a bunch of different things in the original to do New Game Plus runs, which I'll probably do eventually, but possibly. But it's like I already had the New Game Plus, you know, save data, you know, so I just started learning on this version. And one of the other things of note as well is I still haven't played any of the Frozen Wilds DLC. And I know the Frozen Wilds has a really good weapon that you can get that a lot of people use in their New Game Plus runs. I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to, basically just blow through that DLC just to get the weapon. I want to actually take my time and play the DLC. And so my New Game Plus save data came from an ultra hard playthrough that I did. It was actually my son that basically challenged me or dared me to do it on the hardest difficulty. So I'm going to continue the Frozen Wilds DLC from that ultra hard save data. I backed up my ultra hard playthrough where I stopped it at level 36, and that's where I'll be, picking it up from when I do that DLC. So then once I do that, any further, runs that I do, I might have that really good, Frozen Wilds weapon. But for now, I'm just making do with what I have.
This is outrageous.
I did get the Adept Hunter bow. I did get that before I started these runs. So I did upgrade, my weapon a little bit compared to what I did have.
Aaron said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Gonna actually fast travel the rest of the way now, so that'll put us right into the dialogue. And because time, pauses on load screens, we actually save a couple seconds there.
How would
I know.
Hey, I'll
Have you
over to as you there.
a lot of not many.
We were
How I
it's hard.
the kid.
Pretty. It does.
I heard.
Special.
Ah, damn it, wrong dialogue option.
Then
So
every
don't.
I need.
But
No.
but
I don't.
he's how.
Okay. I need.
Okay. Hey,
so
come
many
back.
people here all
Olin's
talking at
place
once.
is this way.
I know where I'm going,
Where are you going?
I know where I'm going, Aaron.
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now. Here we are. Try not to break anything.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
Call it a day, girl. Wasting time.
Look, let's give it a. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your.
How did? Hold on.
Leave it
Wait.
out of.
I'm not just. Don't act. What? Look.
Red.
The big time saves are definitely coming to an end. That's always the nice thing about learning a new speed run is you always get those, big time saves right off the bat, and it's nice. You don't end up making a lot of stupid mistakes from trying too hard, Yeah, so far I am saving, some time here and there, which is good. Definitely not complaining about that.
What's that up there?
So I've seen some people talk to Olin first, and I've seen some people do the ambush first. I don't know if it really matters, or, you know, if one's faster than the other, or... Because I've watched both New Game Plus and any percent runs, and obviously in the any percent runs you don't have, you know, unlimited fast travel. So that's, you know, that might be a factor as well.
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the
What
help.
are you doing?
Right.
Tell me.
No.
Her.
No, sir. Shut. Yeah.
All right.
Come on.
Time to get knocked off our horse a couple times.
Why did they come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Where are you going?
Is this Shadow Carja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft. Almost there. All right, this is it. Where
Oh, now that you're fashionably late.
Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please.
Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Well, that wasn't very smooth, but oh well.
There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back. Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones.
You know, and it's probably faster to just, like, actually,
What are those
you know,
straps?
just shoot them with my arrows or, you know, melee them. But it's, like, the only opportunity I really have, you know, in this run to use a yelling gun, so I'm gonna take it.
There, by the tripod. I used power cell.
We'll do another restart from save, because that puts us right here next to our boy. And then we're going to fast travel right there. I lost 4 seconds. I ain't going to worry about 4 seconds. I still got to use a yelling gun. Although I should have gotten on my mount before I left.
I thought.
Come on, hit!
And that's why I should have gotten on my mount before I fast traveled.
Forgive this who?
Taking fire!
Kill her!
No, you had your chance.
one more he is. There's him and... oh, of course, this guy's gonna be a royal pain in my ass. You know what? Fine.
I promise.
I know. The killers who... Shh. I'm not... What are they? What do I don't... When they... And who... You say... Hades.
Steal such...
And what... How did...
I was... But that...
You had...
Too much.
The eclipse...
I thought... There was...
I'm the... I've heard...
I will...
Where...
My focus... Yours...
Yes.
Then...
Go...
I did...
That one guy screwed me. Now, there's another way I want to take. I want to actually go... I'm probably going to lose a little bit of time, but I'll make it up in the long run. Instead of going up that way, I actually want to go around because I'll hit a couple other campfires on the way here, and that'll actually put me closer to Sunfall later in the game.
Maker's End. Not much farther now. Olin said he found an image of a woman that resembled on an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Norland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You. Spying through my focus again. Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay over prison quarters before long.
You know what? I actually still didn't actually go the right way. I think there was a different fast travel point that I had used before, because it avoids this this bandit camp. It completely goes around the bandit camp, so it's a little bit of a longer way to get to Maker's End. But it puts me closer to Sunfall. So it's one of them things where it's like, you know, I'd probably lose time here, but make it up later, kind of things.
Light the signal.
I did it once in a practice run, and I'm just like, oh, I'm going to have to remember to do that. And then I completely forgot to do that. Like, I didn't really actually map it out or, you know, strategize it at all. There was another setting that I found in the general settings which doesn't actually slow time down when you open the weapon wheel, so that's kind of nice. So anytime I need to, you know, craft some more arrows or anything like that, I'm not going to lose time doing so.
An explosion.
Weapons operational. Focus. Stop working.
I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Did it. What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that?
1,510 days after your meeting with Mr. Hale. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Or a statue of one, anyway.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in
I don't know
every
why
sector of self-sustaining,
that term is used several times throughout this game, corporate holdings, and it just irritates me to death every time I hear it. Like, y'all can't just say corporations, you know, or corporate representatives, or you know, representatives of corporations. Got to be representatives of corporate holdings.
Way up. Frozen metal most of the way. So they made the focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Alright, I am going to try something in this run that I haven't done in other ones. There's a slight skip up here that saves, I don't know, 10 seconds or something like that, that I'm going to try. Worst case scenario, I fall to my death and lose some time. But, you know, we got to make up a little bit of that 30 seconds we lost there at the, you know, excavation site. So, we're going to try it. Worst thing that happens, maybe that'll be my one big mistake in this run. So right up here, we can skip some Aloy dialogue if we go this way. And then that away.
Made it.
And so what this is going to let me do is, in between all of these data points, Aloy will make some comments. And so there's some dialogue. There's like a dialogue trigger at the bottom of those handholds. I can use that to cut her longer dialogue off early.
I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed.
And so it's like, not only that, not just the fact that I don't have to climb to get this started and, you know, things like that. It's, I think, like 10 seconds or something.
You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up.
Unfortunately, we have to watch all of these.
Necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
They're peacekeepers, Liz. Not killer robots, they're peacekeepers.
We would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another fire has been
This
recovered.
isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Les.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel. And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited self-manufacture control.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
Everything else is just food. I love that line. You know what could be interesting? You know, thinking about like this series and everything. And so far, there's only been 2 games. I don't know if the third one's been confirmed or not.
Stiffen up.
But, hold on.
The Faro robots threatened all the way up.
A final Pharaoh has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, listen. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
You know, it's funny. The fact that I can do this every time I'm in a run, but I can't do it, like, in practice, kind of irritates me. I can just walk through that door. I mean, I've tested this before, and, like, there's... Like, even though I can get through the door, there's really nothing back there but death.
Yes, you can.
But a prequel game, you know, to this series could be interesting. Like, rather than being, you know, this far into the future, like, put us in Operation Enduring Victory. You know, give us a story in that timeline. That could be interesting.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
I have seen rumors about a movie.
Or what?
But we think of
what? Elizabeth, great. I can't. Someday we'll meet him.
I've seen probably just like Reddit posts, you know, or like a gaming journalist that wrote a whole article off of Reddit post, you know, is probably all I've actually seen about a third game, to be completely honest. But I'm sure that, I mean, and I haven't played the second one yet, so I don't know exactly how the story plays out and all that stuff, but just from, and I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but just from little bits that I have seen and what little I do know about the second game, is it seems like there's something, like, kind of like how this one ended. It seems like it does leave it open for a sequel, for a third one, and it's one of them things where it seems like if a game is successful twice, a trilogy is inevitable. You know, like, I could see having an Aloy trilogy, you know. And it's one of them things where this game has its own identity. And so, like, its own world, its own universe that you could pretty much do just about unlimited things with. I'd like to just see, you know, what else could be done with it beyond just Aloy's story, because there is, you know, a lot here, you know. There's a lot you can build off of.
A dead sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
You'll have has he hard show. The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
Bold claim. I wonder if they'll live up to
Alright, who's left?
Fear the Nora.
this one if you're my
She's wrong. And I
do it.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed a dozen men. Here in the ring
Especially
of metal,
nowadays when publishers aren't willing to go on a limb too often now on something new. The game or series is working, keep doing them until they don't anymore. That is true. However, one thing to note about that is one of the like big rumors surrounding the recent like you know, Sony cancellations was that there was a live service Horizon game in development that got canceled. Or either was in development or was, you know, at least talked about. And that apparently got canceled. So there's that. And apparently, and I think I also read that the second game didn't sell as well as the first one. And, you know, so we know what that means. But it is a Sony IP, though. And, you know, Sony seems to do fairly well. Well, I can't say that. I was going to say Sony seems to do fairly well with their own stuff. But, well, Days Gone was also published by Sony. And they canceled the sequel for that as well. So, I guess take that for what you will.
Wherever these machines are made, we'll find a way to arrive in there.
He did. I feel like I took the long way around on this. I tried to stay on, like, the roads, because the most direct route, you got to get off your mount and go down a zip line, and so I tried to just, like, stick to, you know, a route that my mount can go down, and this kind of seemed like it was longer.
Hup.
Here.
That's...
War Chief, our...
I'll take...
We'll... see something. All Mother be praised. Look what we did.
Look what we did. You showed up, my guy, after all the work was done. But it would be interesting to see shit.
Fight or run.
But it would be interesting to see, you know, like all of these machines and everything, and fighting the Deathbringers with the weapons of the time, and you know, the environment of the time and all that. You know, because in here obviously everything's been gone for 1,000 years and everything. Like you see all these old street signs and everything like that. It'd be interesting to see all of this during, I guess, quote, our time. Aw, oh, damn it, that was almost slick.
Skewered me. Get the signal going.
Damn.
Faithful braves, aim true.
Need to make sure they don't get to this alarm.
Sweet victory. We did it for All Mother.
I did not go the way I was supposed to. That's like going to be the biggest thing to improve, you know, time and consistency, is just remembering, you know, where to go. It's why I still have, you know, the guided, you know, like missions on, the mission points. Because, like, remembering all the little shortcuts and, you know, which way to go and when, it's kind of difficult for me. Typically, speedruns that I do are less than an hour long, so this is the lengthiest speedrun that I do. Or have. I think my original A Quiet Place speedrun was like 2 hours and 44 minutes or something like that, and then eventually I got that one down to, I think, like an hour and 44 minutes or something like that. Or it was like 2.5 hours or something like that.
This far into the ruins. I thought you trusted
But
me.
But yeah, this one is the longest, most complicated, because A Quiet Place wasn't necessarily a complicated speedrun. It was just, you know, do things quietly but fastly. Quietly but fastly. There's a term for you.
Take my hand.
Shadow to wheel. She's here! To me!
Here we go.
I don't know if I have to kill those guys or not, but it took a couple seconds, so whatever.
I can do this quietly. It'll be a lot easier.
Oh, what?
Got it. I need to get to that blaze fast.
It's too bad I can't light it from the outside. An interesting term, but not inaccurate. Yeah.
Got you located.
You're still alive up here? Not no mores.
We're dead too if you don't fight!
Alright, who's left? Nobody. Cool. I feel like I hit the wrong fast travel point on this one too. Maybe not. It's another thing, I kind of just winged it when I first got started. Just like, this one looks closest and just rolled with it. This particular, you know, like, I guess, shortcut or, you know, navigation, I do remember. Go around this frozen lake here. Or, we don't necessarily go around the frozen lake, we go on the frozen lake. Around the mountain.
To override these machines, I'll have to find out where they came from.
It's a Strider!
The shadow of a metal door. They're inside too.
Two orbs!
Must have been where the soul was this place. The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world.
I don't know how she was traveling up the zip line right there, but she did. Okay, Okay, this one was up, down, left, right.
There must be some kind of code.
I think.
Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Three power lines, resources. That makes one.
This one was up, right, left, down.
That's two.
And this one is up, up, down, down. So one thing that I find interesting with this particular game is when you do New Game Plus, if you have the Shield Weaver armor, which I do have, you can pick up the power cells again.
What?
I haven't gotten them all and like gone back to the Ancient Armory, but it's just kind of interesting that you can pick them all up a second time. Possibly, yeah. So one thing I recently discovered was if you start this hologram thing, if you don't get the power cell earlier in here, you can pick it up here, and it cuts off this conversation between Aloy and Silence and opens this door early.
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
I think I used the wrong bow again. If I use my other bow, it does more damage, and I can take it out with 2 triple shots and then just lighting it on fire.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
This, unfortunately, is another hologram we can't skip. So, and this door won't open if you're looking at it. So I'm going to wait here, right at the door, looking away from it. And so as soon as Elizabeth says a certain line of dialogue, I'm just going to start rolling at the door.
You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this? We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder. Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be.
Ain't got much choice there, guy.
Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
not a launch base. What is that? What did these people do? Now it...
It's the Helis. It's Egypt.
No.
A lot. Yeah.
Wait, the what? What was Zero Dawn? What?
All right, we're gonna make a quick pit stop in Meridian. "23 seconds there. I'll take that. A good few seconds of that was being able to skip that Aloy silence conversation by picking up that power cell.
At the center of every storm, you'll find an Oseram.
Greeting.
What
He's in follow.
Passed by some outlander woman who panics in his north.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late. Ignore them. Nobles are like children in wine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
Come on, bud. We ain't got all night.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. Trying to be a recon.
I
know.
Who?
Alright, and now we go here. I don't know why I got a double loading screen right then. You just stay over there, big fella. You don't want none, big fella.
I guess I can't blame you for that.
I should upload my last run just for, like, documentation purposes, so I have it. But, like, the middle of that run was just so gross.
Did you get that silence? No?
That, like, 8-minute time loss right in the middle was just nasty.
All right. What now? Gonna be tight.
You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way in. I didn't say it would be easy.
Help me, brothers.
Alright, gate skip time.
The ground here looks churned up. Drag marks leading towards the gate. The gate's barred. No getting past that.
You'll have to find another way.
Why?
That was a little messy, but I got the job done.
Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module and then get out fast as you can.
I'm not sure what the like most common setup for that is, but for me it's always just been like jump on the gate and then jump off the gate onto the torch, and then from the torch to the second rung of the gate.
I don't like this. It feels wrong.
Keep moving!
And then over the gate.
Yeah, you think?
Oh, damn it. She didn't grab the ledge.
This looks easy. Yeah, you think?
Keep running!
Between the sloppy gate jump and that death, I'm gonna lose a little bit here.
Almost there. Are you kidding me?
Run, don't fight! Don't fight. Keep moving. More clips across the ravine.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
Okay, and now we go here. Damn, lost 30 seconds. My movement in the last run right there must have been smooth. That's alright. The elephant in the room's coming up. That 15-minute Zero Dawn split. It's just gross to look at. Like, it's bad if it's over 10 minutes, and mine was 15 plus. That's just gross. Yeah, the way I was talking about earlier, going to the Grave Hoard, there's, I think it was the campfire right back there, or the campfire actually right here, I think, is the one that I go past. And so it puts me 400 meters from Sunfall. So it'd be one of them things I need to check and see if it's actually out of the way to get it on the way to Maker's End. You know, if I would lose more time there than I would saving here.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of the cult. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy.
I very much doubt.
I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Head to the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
With Uthid gone, Sunfall feels it.
First time
Even if
in
it
the
means
Citadel,
having to listen to
gotta see the
Bahamut.
sun ring from off.
This is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
The others.
I say you've been here before.
That was a smooth descent. I do have to say that.
It's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent.
If you don't land in the right spot right there, she'll actually just slide all the way down and actually then die.
You should be fully committed, equipped, and focused.
So that can be risky if you you know, don't land in the right spot.
Hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
But we're set to save a good solid probably 6 minutes here. And another minute coming up in the Eleuthia split.
We found it.
Are you please take a seat and wait for your... Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important...
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents. I can pass them. Undetected.
Spread out!
Data points. You're going
If it
to
moves, kill it!
What is this place?
Initiating playback.
So... the whole Earth destroyed. But then... remade?
Yes. By a machine.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now. Is there another route?
I've done... Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find them. Found one. Looks intact. Looks like
Face the sun's judgment.
Okay, this one is down.
Let's get that door open.
May this crush the
Left,
enemy.
up, right, down.
In Edemon's name.
And then restart from save there. Puts us right back in front of the door. Now, going into this room, I'm going to kill the first 2 waves of guards. And that should ensure that this skip will succeed. Normally, you would attempt this skip by not killing anybody.
Get her.
But in my testing, I did this 10 times, and all 10 times it succeeded.
Spotted something.
I'm gonna wait and take this last guy out once I get up here.
A gift from the shadow.
And this is the dialogue that will play out if the Zero Dawn skip fails. So it seems if we trigger this dialogue by taking out those enemies, but leave the third and final wave of enemies, the Zero Dawn skip will work every time.
Elizabeth said that a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places. It's like it used to hold something.
Either way, this whole thing was smooth as silk. Eight minutes, 40 seconds. We just saved right there.
I kept
See if his
the bet, but it was that you can ever.
You
I am invincible.
It doesn't-
I still you and
Then-
after all, I will.
The no
Real in it.
Now the Behemoth AI can be kind of stupid.
My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
So that dialogue that I was talking about that I triggered by killing the first 2 waves of enemies
That pillar's weak.
would play out right there and interrupt Aloy's dialogue here on a failure.
Makes a mess.
Oh, come on.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars. Gotta get out of the way. I wasn't built to take a behemoth's charge either.
Come on, one more. That's all I need. Hit it one more time, damn it.
If that platform collapses, I'll get my weapons back. That makes a mess.
That should have done it right there.
Gotta get out of the way. If that platform collapses, I'll get my weapons back.
Finally. Shit. Now, I've read the Behemoth fight can go south really fast when you do the Zero Dawn skip. But that's another thing that I've always had luck with until now. But you know what? I'm still going to come out ahead no matter what. So I'm just going to deal with this.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Big dumb target. Come and get it!
Of course, if you not happy. It's time. I'll be.
Wait.
Yes.
The truck.
When the I'll come in the meet.
Do you think
So the reason we did all of this is so once we get through this, we can fast travel right to Mother's Watch instead of outside Mother's Watch. Because typically, damn, 2 minutes right there I lost over that behemoth. But I am going to gain a minute back here. Minute to a minute and a half. Because, theoretically, of course. But normally by this point in the game, you can't fast travel to this location. But because the Zero Dawn skip hopefully worked, we were able to fast travel here. The quest log should update accordingly, which it did.
Eyes on me, brothers.
So we don't have to fast travel really far from Mother's Watch and then, you know, travel back here.
Sounds of combat. Up there. The survivors must
Oh, this is another spot I get to use the yelling gun. I forgot about the yelling gun in this fight.
Varl.
Oh, mother.
Finish them!
We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die. I hope you killed your
I'm glad you...
I see.
I need to... I'm sure
Then.
you will...
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Aloy. So, she not out by the... Have you... Because what if she...
I found...
Aloy.
Whoa, this was...
Hold for...
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. Looks like they don't like this door very much.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
Of course they hated it.
Dr. Sobek, you are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Priority control access. Identiscan malfunction rectified. Solution 9. Route 1 access unsealed.
I don't know why she decided to jump all the way down there, but okay.
This is going to be interesting.
Okay, now we go all the way up here to Duvall's camp. So we saved a minute and a half. My sum of best has cracked 2 hours. So sub 2 hours is definitely possible. But which I already knew that. I mean, if you look at the original speedrun, you know, the original Horizon Zero Dawn speedrun boards, as a matter of fact, Ultra Hard, I think it was New Game Plus Ultra Hard, just got a new world record today. Hour and 38 minutes. New Game Plus Ultra Hard on the original release. Which is just insane. So all in all,
Might need that.
once you factor in the Behemoth fight, so with Zero Dawn and Eleuthia combined. That's just a hair over 10 minutes I saved there, and then lost 2 minutes over the Behemoth. So we're looking at 8 full minutes of time save.
Let's see you catch us.
That was probably one of the worst Behemoth fights I think I've ever had. If not the worst I've ever had. But right there, that's my one big time loss of the run. There's always one. There's always that one spot.
Keep quiet now. This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
I can't take this.
Oh, great.
You'll be alright, guy. Well, that was unfortunate.
Durval's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
To me, you chocolate. Must be in there. We have to get through.
Well, that was a little messy. If I'd have got that triple shot, he'd have been down in one shot. That's okay.
Just notes about crafting. Tucked between the pages. Lots of...
Go. Okay, now we go to the bitter climb. But that was a pretty decent time save there, too. 28 seconds.
Glintock's attacking. I better see if I can help.
Yeah, except we're not gonna do that. But if I pretty much just follow this road, it'll take me where I need to go. This is like the only quest in the game that doesn't give you any like, you know, guides from point A to point B.
The way to the mountain will be hard.
All right, Skyrim route time.
Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
All right, another 45 seconds there. Wow.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to...
Not a key.
It's...
Yeah, every...
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Doctor.
Mind your footing.
Glad that's over.
Interesting little trick coming up here. Don't 100% understand how it works. If I can pull it off, I won't lose any time. Because I did successfully do this in my last run.
The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but it's...
So what we want to do is we want to start this hologram. And then we're going to run all the way back towards the beginning and activate...
And you might live long enough to hear them.
Where the hell am I going? Yeah, this way. And activate the first hologram, or the second hologram, before the first one ends. This way we don't have to just stand there and, you know, wait through both holograms. We can cut out some of this travel time in between while that first one plays out. Providing I'm fast enough to activate the second one before the first one ends.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Okay.
Because there was no
control.
So now that the second one is also playing, we're just going to wait until our quest log says talk to Silence and then restart from save. And that will put us back to the location of the first hologram where we can talk to Silence.
This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See what this is about.
So that's going to, like, teleport us right back to here.
That's... She doesn't... If it was...
What?
And then we're going to restart from save again, and that'll put us back in the second room.
Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is
So instead of waiting for the first hologram to completely play out, and then running through the rest of the facility to get to this one and waiting for this one, we can utilize the time of the first hologram to get to this location, and then just do restart from save twice and kind of teleport.
Please, stop trying to access the system, okay?
I don't 100% understand how this one works, because, like, essentially what you're doing is reloading an autosave. So I understand how it gets you back to Silence by the first one, but I don't understand how the second autosave puts you back to here.
Those innocents. Those blameless
But it works,
men
so I'm not going to question it.
and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No.
Unfortunately, we do have to wait through this entire
And it's not too late.
hologram.
If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting
Like, I also really kind of want to know what happened to Ted. Like, did he die lonely and miserable? You know, did somebody off his ass? Or, like... That would be a great way to end a prequel, is to, like, play somebody that actually kills Ted at the end of that game. That would just be wonderful.
Like
The world, not a...
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity. For a moment, I would, but some the truth. I helped create because when I found which, yeah.
So how?
I take my.
Then oh.
All right, back to Meridian. And with that, we saved another 17 seconds. I don't think there's going to be enough time save left in this to push me under 2 hours.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let.
I'm glad you're.
She wouldn't tell him what.
I'll let only.
If
I'll meet.
Aaron, take him ours. Hey, look, when we. But no, you would.
She's not.
Is it that fine? We will.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right, I'll shut up.
If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
I was hoping I could skip this
That's
dialogue.
a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Boot tracks. It's just a bit of blaze in me.
Now, I think right here as well, if I were to fast travel back to, like, the city center point, that might actually put me closer to this location.
Haven't heard a blast like that
Maybe?
I have a matter
Not
of
100% sure,
duty
though.
I would like to discuss with you.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Okay, I am going to take the safe route. The risky way to go is to just jump right down to these ledges down here. But that can also lead to a fall death. And don't want that to happen either.
Wish I could be there to see this.
Then we do it the hard way.
Look out!
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way. Those majestic, murderous glinthawks.
Aloy, if you would have budged, and I...
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
You know, now try not
I heal.
No.
Now, I think this particular split, I waited until I got to the no turning back point.
Hey, look, and it's... I know. Well,
It might. It's
by the... Hey, look, please.
heal within. It will weak.
I'm trying...
Marie.
Perhaps, yes.
And
Now.
I don't.
Although those Glinthawks went pretty
Quietly
smooth.
does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. But...
I said.
Exact... So, other...
Olin's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Okay. So unfortunately, this cutscene we can't skip. None of these, like, endgame cutscenes are skippable.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the
I think we're
long march
just
to the
gonna
sea
miss
gates?
that 2 hours.
That's not with smoke.
I don't think there's gonna be 50 seconds worth of time save in these next 3 splits.
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
That damn behemoth, man.
Have some goddamn faith!
Between the one guard in the excavation site where I saved Olin, the fall death and the sloppy gate jump in the Eclipse camp and the Behemoth. If any of those three things would have went a little bit smoother, it might be possible. It might have been possible, but I don't think it's going to happen at all.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do what she says!
Nothing but garbage, Gaina.
Loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
I hate that guy.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Oh, you've got to be kidding me right now. Seriously? Bro! And the game had to crash right there? I've had that happen before. And unfortunately, we're going to have to sit through that whole cutscene again. Yeah. Awesome. I jinxed myself, man. Yeah, and unfortunately, I've asked about this before. If, you know, your game crashes or you have to relaunch the game, there's just no way to, like, it's you can't stop the timer. So we're just gonna have to eat this, unfortunately. And at 2 hours in, I'm not resetting and doing this over. I'm just gonna eat it, and what we get is what we get at this point. That really sucks.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
And now our current pace is 2:04. We ain't getting under 2 no matter what at this point. I didn't have enough goddamn faith. You know, I've had that crash happen at that point a few times, and I've always been worried about it happening in a run, and it did.
By the sun, do what she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
I blame Helis.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have dead.
Should have fought me in the Sun Ring then.
Spread out!
You know, it's like I was really hoping this would be the run where at least nothing major happened.
Where do you need me?
And it's like, you know what? I was willing to just eat that behemoth fight. And because my intention, honestly, was to do this run. And as long as the Zero Dawn skip worked in my favor, which it did, I was going to call it there. But I don't know if I can accept that. Like, I'm going to have to do it again. It's one of them things, man. At this point, it's like I'm so close to the end. I might as well just, you know, see it through and just, you know, I get what I get at this point. It's just stuff like that just happens, you know, and it's out of your control. Nothing you can do about it, but just eat it. There's normally a corruptor that shows up. Maybe I killed that already. Oh yeah, 2 for 1. Yeah! Okay, that was dope. I've never pulled that off before. Normally I'm chasing those things. Oh, there's the corruptor. There went the corruptor.
Gotta get to another platform.
I think that's it for that. And there we go in 2-1. There's our 2 hours. We could have almost been done by now.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
sweet.
Get ready for the sun!
It must have gotten through the defenses. Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy, you thought not a we were about right.
All right, restart from save here because that'll put us right before the fight. One roll forward and it saves us from having to climb up the wall.
Is that a Deathbringer? My way's clear.
Deathbringer falls. The battle
All right,
is
and
out.
that's time. 2:03:50. So that's still PB by 7 minutes 49 seconds. So still a massive improvement. All of that, well, I can't say all of it. I mean, I did save.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about.
Between Eleuthia and Zero Dawn, I saved 10 minutes. So that obviously was the bulk of it. But I mean, there was some other good spots in there. I mean, 10 seconds, 23 seconds, 17, 17, 23. You know, the 28, 45 on the bitter climb. That was a big one. So under 2 is definitely, you know, doable for me. Providing the game doesn't crash before the Helis fight. I still wouldn't have hit under 2 hours had it not been for the crash, because I only gained 12 seconds on Helis, and that might not actually be 100% accurate because I actually initiated the split late by a few seconds, so that's probably closer to about 7. And then Hades, I saved 14. So it without the crash, I probably would have been somewhere in the realm of 2 hours and 30 seconds. So I still would have missed that milestone by just that much. So it's one of them things almost, in a way, right? That crash right there, as long as that doesn't happen again, that's like, you know, free 3 minutes. So it is what it is. It's very unfortunate that it came down to that. But again, still almost an 8-minute personal best, even with that. So I'm not going to complain too hard about it. It is upsetting. Don't get me wrong, because it could have been better. But I'll just take it for what it is. And if I do any more of these speed runs, I will likely do them off stream because I've got just other things that I plan on doing. So these have been done on Mondays, and I stream on, let's see here, Monday or Sundays and Wednesdays, Grimm's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So when I throw in a Monday, we've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday straight. So it does kind of make for a little bit of a long week when we do this. But Grimm, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed checking this out, and hopefully maybe you're sharing in my pain just a little bit. I feel like you're cringing for me over there. But yeah, this is where I'm going to call it a night, so I'm going to cut this off. And until I see you next time, stay suave.